Well, 2 weeks ago, this truck hit the 100,000 mile mark. And so, of course, that means I will start having a few problems with it. Up until this point, it's been a very good truck. Other than oil changes, I've really done nothing to it. But I did notice, I guess it's been a month ago now, the thermostat I thought was sticking. Temperature was going way up before the thermostat I thought was opening and getting it back to where it was. But after a little bit of further research, I believe it's the water pump. So I'm going to change the water pump in this today. We've got a water leaking somewhere in there. It's difficult to see exactly where, but my belief is it is the water pump. So that's what I'm going to do, is change the water pump. But yeah, 100,000 miles. This is a 2006 model, so 12 years old. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of miles on it for the age that it is. So we're going to change the water pump. It seems I've got a new belt as well, because we have thrown some antifreeze and stuff up on the old belt. So just to be safe, we're going to replace the belt. Seems to be a pretty simple water pump to install here. It's just 2 bolts that hold it in. So we'll see. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get to, maybe. We've got a few things up here in the way, but that water pump is just right there. It looks like the bolts are fairly easy to get to, so I'll take the belt off of it, and hopefully those 2 bolts come out easily. Pull the water pump out and put the new one in, and we'll be done. That's the plan anyway, so let's give it a shot. Okay, so these bolts were easy enough to get out. After I took the belt off, I did shake the pulley of the water pump, and yes, there is some play in it. So I believe that is my issue, and that is where the leak is coming from. I think I should have let this cool down before I started working on it. But hey, hopefully tomorrow I can do something in the field. So I want to get this done now. Damn. Alright, bolt number 2 is out. We just need a little bit of persuasion to knock the pump out of there. Whoa, that thing is hot. Alright, now I got to figure out how to get it out of there. Let me get my other glove. Of course, I left the ratchet down in the idler pulley, so now it's up against the fan and the fan won't turn, because I think I have to run this to the other side here to get it out. But let me keep trying this way. Alright, let's take the ratchet out of the tightener. voila. Now, I better remember how I did that so I can get the new one in there. But yeah, there's some play in there. And down behind that pulley, down behind this pulley, there is rust and a path where it looks like the coolant has been coming out, but yep, there's definitely play in there, so I believe that was the issue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I dropped the bolt. Where did it go? All right, I think that is on there. Okay, there is the new water pump. I don't know if you can see it or not, but only 2 bolts. It wasn't too difficult. It was just putting that new one on, getting my fat fingers down in there. I had to hold it in the hole with one hand and get the bolt started with the other. But once I figured that out, it went on there fairly easily. Now the fun part is figuring out how the new belt goes on, because nowhere do I see the pattern on how the belt goes on. Usually there's a sticker on here somewhere, but I don't see it anywhere. But the old belt is still on there, so I'll take that off carefully and try to study it, and we'll put the new one back on.